Malaria life cycle. Malaria common life cycle is discussed in this part. So, mosquito inside the mosquito is the definitive host, and you can see the sexual cycle in the malaria mosquito. So, the vector is female Anopheles mosquito, and during the bite of an infected female Anopheles mosquito, it injects the sporocytes into the human bloodstream. So these sporocytes spread via the bloodstream uh, into the liver. So here you can see vector is this female Anopheles mosquito, and during bite it injects sporocytes into human blood. This is the infective stage for humans. So sporocytes is the infective stage for humans. So here we are going to discuss about the liver stage, the second stage of the liver stage of malaria life cycle. This is pre-erythrocytic stage or the exoerythrocytic schizophrenia. So sporocytes invade the hepatocytes. So I said earlier, the infected mosquito releases sporocytes into the bloodstream. So in the hepatic stage, what happens is these sporocytes enter the liver, and it invades the hepatocytes of the liver. Hepatocytes are the liver cells. So then it multiplies and forms the cyzones. It multiplies and form the cyzones, and some of them form hypnozoids, which will be dormant and cause relapse. So these cyzones then uh, these cyzone then rupture and releases merocytes again into the bloodstream. So in Plasmodium vivax and Plasmodium ovale, some become hypnocytes, dormant cause relapse. So these hypnocytes are not seen in Plasmodium falciparum. It is seen in Plasmodium vivax and Plasmodium ovale. So next stage or the third stage of the malaria life cycle is the blood stage or the erythrocytic cycle. This is the stage where the clinical disease presentation occurs. So the release merocytes from the rupture of cyzones in the liver or the hepatocytes releases merocytes into the bloodstream. So these merocytes infect the red blood cells, and in the red blood cells they form the ring form or the early trophozoite form. So this trophozoid then become the cyzone again, and this cyzone again rupture and releases more merocytes into the blood. So this is because of this release of merocytes, it causes fever spikes or the periodic fever due to the action of immune system. Some parasites also differentiate into gametocyte instead of differentiating into scissions or the scissions. So these gametocytes may be male and female, and these gametocytes can be again infected to a mosquito during a blood meal. And after the blood meal of the mosquito, the life cycle again goes back to the mosquito or the sexual cycle. A mosquito injects gametocytes from a blood meal of an infected person. So, in the gut of the mosquito, gametes fuse, and gametes, microgamete and macrogamete. Microgametes are the female gametes, while the macrogametes are the male gametes. So, these gametes fuse or fertilize and form the zygote, and eventually zygote become the ookinete, and then to the oocytes, and this transformation and sporogenesis take about 80 to 15 days, and these sporocytes or oocytes produces sporocytes, and sporocytes migrate into the salivary glands of the mosquito, the female Anopheles mosquito, and when this mosquito again take a blood meal, and it is ready to infect the next human. So the high-yield exam summary of the life cycle of a malaria malaria life cycle is the infective stage to human is the sporocyte and infective stage to the mosquito is the gametocyte. Site of asexual reproduction includes the human liver and the red blood cells, while the sexual reproduction is on the mosquito, midgut of the mosquito. And relapse can be occur due to hypnocytes on only in vivax and ovale, and clinical symptoms occur due to the rupture of red blood cells inside the infected human.